Tax season's less than a month away. Check out this episode of Tom's Take to learn 5 key things to be thinking about if you're a homeowner filing your taxes. Welcome to Tom's Take. I'm Tom Toole. We're about a month out from tax season, and a lot of people don't realize the things you need to be considering as a homeowner to pay the least amount of taxes possible. So to preface all this, I am not an accountant. These are things that are common knowledge, and it only applies really to the 2017 tax code because of all the changes coming. So we'll be doing another video like this next year to go over what you want to think about as you file your 2018 return. So the first thing you want to consider if you're a homeowner is to itemize your tax return. There's a lot of deductions you can take: mortgage insurance, property taxes, charitable donations, any sort of work-related expenses. These things can be itemized and be greater than the standard deduction. So if you're a homeowner, you really want to think about all these things and see if it makes sense to itemize your return rather than take the standard deduction. And again, the standard deduction amounts are $12,700 for a married couple. It's $9,353 for a head of household, and $6,350 for a single person. So be aware of all those. Number 2, you want to keep receipts. And I'm talking about receipts for any sort of home improvement specifically, and anything that you're doing to the property, because when you go to sell, you can adjust your basis when you sell the property, when you look at the taxable potential gain there. Now again, there's a 1099 exclusion when you're selling your primary residence, but keep your receipts, keep your records together for any home improvements so you can, again, pay less taxes. That's the goal here. Number 3, if you have a home office. Now this doesn't apply to everybody, so the key with the home office is that you need to be using it regularly and sometimes exclusively, and it needs to be the primary site. So today's work culture has a lot of people working remote. They work from home all the time. So if that's you, there's going to be deductions you can take from your tax return. So think about like a fax line, if you still fax anything. I know it's 2018. Internet service, furniture, space, all those sort of things. These are items you can deduct from your home office if it meets that criteria. Number 4, energy tax credits. So you want to think about if you're putting new doors on your home, new windows, a new HVAC system. If you're putting solar panels on, that's a little more extreme, but that's something we see a lot of around here. These are items you can deduct from your return if you're putting energy efficient items into your property. And lastly, for all this, what's going to be most important, call an accountant. Don't use TurboTax. Don't file it online. Don't try doing this stuff yourself, because there's a reason accountants have jobs, and I'm a big believer in using professional services, obviously for what I do, but also for all my clients, because a professional is the person you hire to make sure you pay the least amount in taxes. If you got a legal issue, whatever it might be, you go to the professionals, so call an accountant. That's their job. They're going to be able to help you. And if you need the referral for an accountant, contact us. We can put you in touch with some people that have helped a lot of our clients and I've used personally. So these are 5 things you want to keep in mind when filing your tax return. Any questions, as always, ping us on social. If you want to see something covered in a future episode, let me know, and we'll talk to you next week. Thanks for watching Tom's Take.